Let's try this again, huh? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Let's try this again. Well, my name's Bricks. We're gonna do a little bit of chit chatting today. I'm gonna watch some videos. This video is called "Evil Woman, Her Boyfriend, and Pretends to Be a Victim." So let's get into it, huh? There it is. There it is. What's up, TikTok? Well, I mean, shit, we already freaking watched the intro to this one. Let's go back. Let's go back. We're gonna watch something different, huh? Let's watch this guy. Yeah. Skip ad. Damn, those teeth, though, huh? Damn. I was in Georgia? Hmm. No, like yesterday, today. Yeah, today. What's up, Pablo? What up, dude? Freaking today. No, yesterday, today. Yeah, today. The hell? Alright, back to the video. This show is wild, dude. So what'd she do? She just fucking leave? Just she dipped. She went to her mama's house. Something. What do you guys think, chat? What do you think? She said, "Nah, I'm out." I mean, makes sense. I don't. I wouldn't stick around, but who called it in? Did they find it? Did they just find him? All right, we're gonna watch something different. I just realized.
Are you driving way less than you used to? Do you have a clean driving record? Are you over 25? Do you...
He gets his inheritance this afternoon. That's why we're moving. We're gonna pay all our bills off that we need to pay off and then take a long vacation.
Less than 24 hours from this footage, Ina Thea Kanoyer's husband, Steve Riley, was life-flighted to the hospital due to a sudden sickness that immobilized his body. Within an hour of being at the hospital, he would pass away.
I thought everybody knew. I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
What the cop doesn't realize at this time is that Ina is a very good actor, and she knows far more about Steve's sickness than she leads on. You see, Steve was less than an hour away from cashing in a $37 million inheritance payment when he became fatally ill. And as the multi-week investigation would progress, detectives would quickly discover that Steve's death was due to poisoning. Someone had killed him, and everyone close to Steve all had dire needs to claim his newfound fortune by any means necessary.
It was like 20-something million. Best thing you can do is get on a plane and don't look back.
Well, learning experience. Y'all just got 16 something minutes of no volume, so there's that.
Steve and Ina's drunken neighbor had been harassing them and other residents of the neighborhood, so Ina called 911 to de-escalate the situation. What makes this
What up, Gage?
is not the situation with their drunken neighbor, but rather what Ina would tell police after. Her $37 million inheritance fund that she's just hours away from cashing in.
Sorry.
You thought it was Chad?
Yeah.
Who was Chad on?
Trying to kick in everybody's door.
Who was he
He
on
was
her fight?
busted to my light. Look at the garbage cans.
Who was he fighting with out here?
My fiance. He went for a walk. Cool down.
Who's your fiance?
Steve Riley.
Steve Riley?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
Alright, I gotta get better at this whole audio thing, man.
He got gash on his forehead.
Okay. You know,
I gotta get better at this whole audio thing, because apparently I had the whole last video that I just watched muted. Oops. So that's fun. Anyway,
We just want to talk with him too, just to make sure he's all right if possible. There's blood all the way over there. That's Jessica. So what actually happened tonight? What were they fighting over?
Chad was trying to kick in the door.
Just for no reason, or just
drunk. He does that.
where do you think your fiance would have went so we could just get his side of the story real quick?
Oh, I don't know.
Does he got a phone on?
No, we don't have a phone until this afternoon.
But this is where Ina reveals something she shouldn't have: their plans to pay off all of their bills, which had over the years been racking up. And she does this for one reason: to brag.
He gets his inheritance this afternoon. That's why we're moving.
weird.
We're gonna bear all our bills off that we need to pay off. His lawyer gets here today at 2 to sign the paperwork for his money.
Okay.
And then he's gonna go pay that. And his lawyer's gonna pay the rest of his child support. And then take a long vacation.
According to Ina,
Yeah, he gonna take a long vacation.
his late uncle tomorrow, which supposedly is enough money to turn their lives around completely. What police don't realize at this time is how enormous this inheritance sum really is. In 2016, Steve's friend had received a call from a man named Marcus Riley, who claimed to be Steve's long-lost uncle from Ireland. He had explained that he finally wanted to get in touch with his nephew, Steve. After connecting with each other, Steve had learned he was in line to receive an inheritance upon his uncle's passing, which was a sum of over $17 million at the time. This was enough to permanently fix the financial struggles he and Ina had been dealing with. A couple of years
Chat, doesn't that sound like the Nigerian prince kind of story? Like just some random uncle? Just some random uncle gets in touch with you? Hey, you're gonna have $17 million?
later, 4 months
I don't know.
prior to the
Seems a
footage
little
you
weird to
just
me.
watched,
Welcome
Steve
back,
learned
Twitch.
his
Welcome back
uncle's
from the
passing
ads.
a British lawyer who had contacted him. Additionally, he would learn that his $17 million inheritance had grown to over $30 million due to his uncle's successful investments over the years. That's why Ina cannot hold herself from
By the way, Gage, say hi, YouTube.
boasting to the police. Tomorrow, they plan to meet with their lawyer to officially sign the documents and claim the $30 million inheritance fund. The two plan to take the money and live with Steve's long-lost family in Ireland, quote, living in
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
the castles. In less than 24 hours, Ina will be rich. So as officers leave for the night, Ina would make one final statement about how her life was about to change forever.
If you want to step back inside, and then if Steve shows back up, we're going to try to look for him to get his side of the story as well. But if Steve shows back up, if you just want to give us a call or have him give us a call, we'll talk to him then, okay?
Yeah, he's gonna stop by anyways, like I said.
Sounds good.
I've only been able to put like $5 on his fines, but at least it was something.
Okay,
But-
sounds good.
We're gonna pay it all off, all at once.
Perfect, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Steve would return to his and Ina's apartment that night, and the two would patiently wait, not being able to sleep, as they counted down the hours until they would receive their millions. The plan to receive the funds was simple. At 2 p.m., the group would go to the airport to meet their lawyer, who was flying in with their inheritance paperwork. Ina and Steve obliged and would arrive at the airport alongside their two friends, Billy and Wes, before patiently waiting. However,
So, Amy, I messed up and realized that I wasn't streaming on Twitch that whole time. And then when I restarted it with a different video, come to find out the audio was muted the whole time. So we're learning, we're having a good time. But evil wife poisons husband to steal $37 million. Yeah. Just come over to Twitch though, say what's up. Trust me, I already ran the ads. We're good. You're good.
while they were waiting for the lawyer's arrival, Steve would become extremely sick. He would claim feeling drunk, even throwing up in the airport bathrooms. His heart rate was rapidly increasing, and his condition worsened to the point where Wes decided to take him home to help him treat his sickness. Ina would wait at the airport for the lawyer to arrive. However, he would never show up. And after a couple of hours with no lawyer, no money, and a sick fiancé, she would return home as well. Everyone believed that.
Wait. Yo, what's up, Amy? Welcome over to Twitch.
However, he would never show up.
I missed something.
A couple of hours with no lawyer, no money, and a sick fiancé, she would return home as well. Everyone believed that Steve had suffered from a heat stroke as a result of working on his truck for hours that morning.
I knew it. I called it. Freaking Nigerian prince situation. There wasn't no money. There wasn't no fucking lawyer. There wasn't no fucking... Well, I appreciate you coming in. Till 6 I say hi. He needs to stop in. Say hi. Show his beautiful face. Yeah, the freaking Nigerian prince over here. There wasn't no money. Wasn't no lawyer. Hi. Yeah. And now you got a
far more fatal than the heat strokes he had received in the past.
Got a poisoned husband.
Fatal signs of kidney failure throughout the night. And in the morning, Steve would become completely unresponsive, forcing Ina to call 911.
911,
What?
your emergency?
My husband's really sick. He got heat stroke yesterday, and now he's not waking up. And come on, wake up!
What's the phone number you're calling from?
I don't have a phone number. It's a phone that never got finished getting set up. Come on, babe.
That's eerie.
Everything. Ice, water.
Okay, but he is breathing?
Yes. He's snoring. He won't talk to me anymore. He won't look at me. He won't open his eyes.
Okay,
Babe!
I've got help on the way. Just keep an eye on his breathing. If anything changes with his breathing, tell me immediately.
Hello? Yeah.
This one's up in the Midwest too. This is freaking North Dakota.
It's Officer Sullivan, Minot PD.
Inside the home, officers would find Steve fully unresponsive, and they would drag him out of the house through piles of trash and filth. Quickly, he was rushed to the nearest hospital, but with his condition so poor, he would be flown to the St. Alexis Hospital to undergo more professional treatment. But before we get to that, I want to help you protect yourself.
No.
To data to hospital, Ina would explain to the officers that Steve had gotten a heat stroke, which caused his illness. The officers had no reason not to believe her story, so they would comfort her throughout the day as Steve was being treated. Unfortunately, Steve would never again regain consciousness.
Bruh.
This is Billy Burkhead.
This is for real, poor Steve.
He was with
Think you're gonna be a millionaire because your uncle in Ireland is like, oh well, I got $17 million and now it's $37 million, and then your wife goes and poisons your ass, thinking she's gonna get away with it. Fuck it, dude.
Steve and Ina the entire
Scandalous.
sudden sickness, even working on the truck with Steve and traveling with him to the airport. Billy simply refused to believe that Steve's death was caused by heat stroke, especially since Steve seemed perfectly fine all day until they reached the airport.
Smart man.
Billy Billy suspected something far more sinister and wanted to share his theory with the detectives. So, the day after Steve's death,
Put some fucking antifreeze in his watch. I put it in his Mountain Dew. Friggin' Mountain Dew.
Billy would call officers back to apartment 912A to detail his side of the story.
We think she poisoned him. Oh, I'm almost sure she poisoned him.
So what's your plan right now?
We're making sure nothing goes. Because you know when they go to jail, they die.
I mean,
People come and clean them out.
how long are you going to stay here?
I'll stay here until the sun gets here.
Oh. When's the sun supposed to get here?
He's not dead. I told you.
Stop!
He's not.
He's dead.
I just killed his son.
And he was poisoned.
Billy's explanation.
Damn.
For Steve's death
You
is
get her, Billy.
horrifying. If Ina truly did poison Steve, then his
God, I should have been a detective. What did I say? Put it in his Mountain Dew. Babe, this Mountain Dew's a little spicy. It's a little this Mountain Dew's a little spicy. Oh, don't worry about it, Steve. It's just the fireball shot right there, you know. I just put some fireball in there. Don't worry, babe, you know.
symptoms would make
Fuck,
sense
dude.
and would add up far more than the idea of him having a heat stroke. However, why would Ina want to poison her husband?
Why was the Windex green? Why is the Windex green?
If they were about to live such a good life? Well, Billy seems to have the exact answer to that question.
The other day, she threw all this stuff out in the yard.
From his house?
Yeah, and he come out and he was holding his head down. And then we're supposed to go.
Oh, you know, with the way that house looks, they've been cleaning the windows with Mountain Dew. Is that what you're saying? That's fucking great.
To the airport and meet this guy because he's supposed to get quite a bit of money. Come back, we had to help him out of the car, had to help him in the house, and everything was fine until he come home. And then the next morning, she's throwing all this stuff out. She was supposed to call the ambulance. She never called the ambulance.
Billy thinks that Ina was secretly planning to split with Steve after the inheritance was received, even going so far as to throw his belongings out of the house after they returned from the airport. Even worse is that Ina lied about getting help for Steve after they returned from the airport, pretending to take him to get treated when in reality, they never left the house. Unfortunately, Ina overheard all of this talk and decided to give Billy a piece of her own mind.
I'm taking off. I'm not worthy of my husband. Dead or alive.
Hey, stay out here. Hey, stay out here.
I need to take a picture.
Picture what?
Building.
Why'd
Here,
you- why'd
the
you-
truck.
She heard the whole thing. That's why if you're gonna question somebody, you got to take them further away from the house. Like Billy did it. I don't think Billy did it.
Steve collapsed yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the hospital. I found out he was poisoned.
How'd you find that out?
Doctor told me. I'm just telling you, son, don't ever stop after these people. They're nasty people. They're nasty.
Ina coincidentally seemed to put the blame on the neighbors, calling them evil.
Wait a minute. So she's blaming the neighbors. Telling the son the doctors told her he was poisoned. Yeah, they might be in it together.
People. It's become more clear that Steve's death was far more sinister than officers had first expected.
Freaking love triangle.
Now had a potential homicide case to investigate. But as they went to leave, one officer accidentally broke the news to Ina that her fiancé had passed away.
How do you accidentally do that? How do you accidentally go, oh, by the way, he dead. Oh, I mean, my bad. He's receiving treatment in the morgue. I mean, at the hospital. Sorry. The fuck? I thought everybody knew this. It's just common information.
I guess the son is on his way here.
All right. So
Apparently the son is on the way here. So
if the doctor had already told her he was poisoned, she would already know that he passed.
Is one of the strangest I've ever seen. She starts bawling her eyes out, then suddenly jumps right back to her normal self, as if she hadn't even heard the terrible news to begin with. It's becoming more and more clear that something is not adding up. Billy was not the only person to initially put the blame on Ina. In fact, he was only one of many who would come forward with their concerns. In fact, Billy's wife, Lynn, had stated that Ina had made horrifying statements in the past, alluding that if she was to ever kill her partner, she would poison him, using an antifreeze. To add to the pile of already incriminating information, Steve would be tested for ethylene glycol in his bloodstream, a key ingredient in antifreeze. To nobody's surprise, the results showed toxic levels of ethylene glycol in his system. This information would serve as the catalyst for initiating.
Oh my god. 101 right there. Steve looks a little dicey himself. But are you literally gonna sit there and tell somebody, oh, if I was gonna do it, I would do it this way, and then do it that way?
A formal homicide investigation.
At least she stuck to her guns.
Following the commencement of the investigation, a series of intensive interrogations would be conducted with all parties connected to the incident, including Ina, to ultimately solve Steve's murder. However, before that, Ina would launch a plan of her own. It must have been made apparent to her that she was in hot water, as the day after this encounter with the police, she would call them back to apartment 912A to explain theories of her own.
Hi.
Yeah. He came up.
Okay, what's going on?
I don't know.
We've been here.
He keeps trying to take Steve's truck.
Where's the truck at?
In the garage.
Is this the paperwork on the thing? Or?
No. This is property that Steve was buying after his inheritance got here. I think he left it to his son, but I had to Google where to go to.
Yes. Drugs are very bad.
Left it to, I don't know. The day he was supposed to meet his lawyer, apparently, I thought it was heat stroke. Apparently he was poisoned. I'm finding out. With antifreeze.
Alright.
And I don't know how to get a hold of the guy in London with his inheritance. He should be here in town. He never showed up at the airport. So, trying to figure out why.
Ina seems to conspire to the idea that Steve may have drank the antifreeze himself, or that someone may have poisoned him. However, despite all the suspicion,
Yeah, I'm gonna drink my Mountain Dew with a fucking antifreeze chaser.
being thrown her way, she can only stay on track for minutes before going back on tangents about her inheritance fund. It was clear at this point that somebody had poisoned Steve. The idea of this being self-inflicted was unlikely, as Steve had a life-changing amount of money waiting for him, and would have had to drink the antifreeze just hours before going to claim the cash. Clearly, Ina can be made out as the lead suspect due to the amount of fingers being pointed her way, but the other potential suspects should not be ruled out either. With this in mind, officers would bring their first suspect in for questioning, Rebecca. Rebecca was another neighbor of Ina and Steve's.
Only two? Only two reasons? Shit, I got a laundry list already of what the fuck?
Who was very involved with the entire case so far, pitching her opinion to police whenever she could. Rebecca was brought in primarily to add to the pile of evidence to confront Ina with later. But as the interview would continue, strange red flags would arise from Rebecca's odd personality.
You guys know my daughter? Yeah, how's she doing?
Yesterday, God works in mysterious ways. She was arrested, released. She said,
Oh, that's fucked. That's fucked.
that are in her, the spirits that follow her, was able to change her butt cheeks. So maybe they'll stop following her now, she said.
Wait, what? Hold on.
That follow her was able to change her butt cheeks. So maybe they'll.
Yo, demon, it's me, your boy. Can you change my butt cheeks for me, please? What the fuck kind of comment is that?
Yeah, well, hopefully she gets the help she needs.
I pray she does.
Starting off a homicide interview explaining how demons left your daughter's butt is an interesting way of proving your innocence. But the detective isn't here to.
Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. I'm gonna go to the detective to try and prove my daughter is innocent and explain the demons have now left her butt. Case in point, guys, drugs are bad.
Judge?
Ooh, okay, let's continue.
So he'll ignore these strange.
We investigated why some drivers pay half what others do, and we found a system most people.
Fucking ads, man.
Remarks.
Obviously, it sounds like you might know some things.
I'm a nosy neighbor.
It's good. I like it.
Well, I know.
Wait, this is the neighbor or the mom?
Who lives in my.
The mom, right?
So yes, that's good. We're investigating Steve's passing just because it sounds like maybe there's something suspicious about what happened.
Whatever I know.
How long have Steve
Not guilty.
that you know of?
Approximately 2 years.
Okay. How is their relationship that you?
Your Honor, the demons have now left her butt. Case dismissed.
The first year was Steve was looking great, doing great. The past year, I don't know if she suffers from mental illness at times, but her mental state went downhill.
Okay, I will.
When you lose weight, when you're not acting right, shady stuff.
Good night.
You're not working. Yes, he was.
Okay.
And it got worse the past couple months.
Okay.
It seems as though Steve's life wasn't as straightforward as initially thought, having drug issues, weight loss, and possibly depression. Whether or not Ina was a large contributor to these deteriorating issues is something they will soon learn, as this interview would become a pivotal piece of evidence, laying the groundwork to dismantle her defense entirely during the interrogation.
Bro, this is just getting wilder and wilder.
Who you think likely that theme?
Probably.
Like, whatever. Okay.
Yes.
What do you think she was using?
Yeah.
Okay.
And alcohol use too.
Okay.
Yes.
Both of them with
Yes.
alcohol? Okay. So Steve had mentioned before, like in the past, about getting money.
Yes.
How many? Like
2 million.
The amount Steve had planned to receive was something he kept very secret, often lying to people like Rebecca on how much he was actually getting. As we'll soon find out, this number was much, much larger than 2 million.
Well, duh, it's 17. 37.
First, he said he was going to leave it to Ina, and then they were fighting. And a couple months later, he said he went back and changed the will. He told me, he was like, don't tell Ina, but I changed it.
This statement from Rebecca would explain what Ina was talking about last time she spoke to police, and how she was trying to switch the will over from Steve's son to herself. If Ina discovered his plan, it would have given her a strong incentive to do whatever it took to change the will back in her favor, possibly by any means necessary.
Because it started 5 months, and he told me, yeah, I got a will, I'm leaving everything to Ina if something happens. And then it seemed like 2 months after that, he's like, that ain't getting nothing. Because she's a bitch, he said.
So that was just a.
Yep.
How do you really feel, Steve?
You were talking about leaving Ina?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I'm
Oh,
going to get
what's on my shirt here?
my own place, go back to California.
Okay.
I met her son last night.
Oh, okay. Her son came?
No, I'm sorry, his son. Steve's son.
Yeah.
I'm all.
That's okay.
He flew in. He
I'm old. We know you're old. You're talking about demons coming out of butts. I think you need to be committed at this point.
But as he's leaving, she came up, knocked on my door.
When he was up.
Yeah,
Okay.
to get him. I think she was nervous. It was like she was pissed he was up there. And then she's like, I just want to let you know I found the will papers.
So she said in front of you, though, that she found will papers?
Yes.
Papers.
Ina clearly had become obsessed with the idea that she was about to live the life of her dreams with Steve's inheritance. But after rumors of Steve leaving her, it seems Ina became terrified that she might not receive the funds and would be stuck with her depressive living conditions. It's now become obvious how these events and Steve's strange death could be correlated to one another. However, as Rebecca had stated herself, she was a nosy neighbor, looking for any rumors or conspiracy theories to help solve the neighborhood drama. I've also cut out over 40 minutes of completely false information Rebecca gave to detectives, which certainly doesn't add to her authenticity. In order to further confirm the accuracy of these claims, 2 more reliable sources would be brought in the following day: Steve's son Ryan and Billy Burkhead.
I would have ruled her out the minute she started talking about butt demons. Let's be real. I'd have ruled her out. Right then and there. Been like, nope, sorry, ma'am, you ain't a credible witness.
If anyone would be able to give proper insight into Steve's life, it would be these 2, as they were by far the closest people to Steve.
We're assigned the case of your dad's passing. You're really the only next of kin that's maybe had a relationship with your dad, it sounds like?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he ever talk to you about Eno when you guys talked in the last year?
Yeah. He was talking about how he was getting a large sum of money, and he kind of just wanted to leave her because
Cody!
she didn't really have a job and was like leeching off of him.
Did Steve ever talk
Bro, you missed it. You missed, like, the best freaking part.
about leaving Eno?
Oh, just
Hey, yo.
OM Julia
Thank
just
you for the
subscribed
sub,
with
bro.
Prime.
Thank you for the Prime.
because we're always together, and she didn't like that.
3 months. Hell yeah, bro.
It's supposed to be, it's way up there in the money.
Hell yeah.
20-something million. Best thing you can do is get on a plane and don't look back.
Yeah.
I said that's the best thing you can do.
Almost every piece of information the detectives receive leads straight to Ina as the killer. It also makes sense why Ina hated Billy and Steve's son so much, as they knew far more information than she would have liked about the inheritance and her schemes to obtain it. These interviews wouldn't last long, as detectives got all the information they needed from the 2 and could directly confront Ina with it. But before leaving, they would
Yeah, I think you might be.
news to Ryan, which would make this case even more of a terrible tragedy.
I think that might be the longest sub I've got.
I'm thinking that's the same thing we're thinking. Which, I mean, I don't obviously don't know for sure, but by all accounts of looking at it, it looks like it's a scam. Looks like it's I mean, the letter has different fonts in it and things, and so, and the fact that your dad had gone there several times to meet with some lawyer, never showed up to the airport.
That and all the emails that they tried to send back to the sender of those emails, it always came back undeliverable.
The inheritance was a scam.
Told you.
Lived for the past 7 years under the impression that if he just patiently waited, living through his terrible living conditions, he would come out with more money than he could dream of and finally enjoy life. Even worse was
Damn.
the scam that stagnated his life for years may have been the cause of his very own death. With such a pity of a case, detectives would go on to interview a handful of other suspects in order
I freaking called it, dude. I knew it. It was a scam. Hey, that's what's up. Nice win there, Cody. Yeah, I knew it was a scam, bro. It's a freaking, like I said, the Nigerian prince thing all over again.
much information as they possibly could to help break down Ina's defense. And after multiple days of interviews, the day finally came. to confront Ina with everything they've gathered. But despite all this evidence against her, officers knew they would have a hard time prosecuting Ina without a confession or incriminating statements, and that's exactly what they were determined to get. Inside this cut-down, 1.5-hour interview, you'll see some of the most clever interrogation tactics I've ever shown on this channel, slowly dismantling Ina's story until all she has left is an inconclusive string of lies.
So,
Ryhawk just subscribed for 4 months.
Gage! Gage! Bro!
Hype train started.
Hell yeah! Thank you, man. We got a fucking hype train started too. It's a Kappa train. A golden Kappa. Dude. Hell yeah. You're like, shut up and take my money.
To everyone.
Dude, thank you.
Everybody that kind of just knew Steve, just to get an idea of like what was going on in his life. So you and Steve were in a relationship.
Bro, it automatically bumped it to 62% with that sub, dude.
Homeless shelter.
In
Buffet dinner.
In North Dakota.
Alerts.
The detective
There you go.
would go on to get more information about Ina and Steve's early relationship, but it wouldn't last long before Ina would start conspiring against Billy and others she wanted to paint as suspects.
And I begged him to, stay away from him. We've even gotten into fights.
To stay away from Lynn?
Billy and Lynn. And
okay.
I don't like calling people nasty. And they've seen them worse than Steve because he's tall and mean looking. People were intimidated by him.
Okay.
Just by his look.
No space.
To stay away from Billy and Lynn.
Because they're really, really nasty people.
It'd be tier
Breaking into places.
105.
I knew they did more than pot.
Without the asterisk.
Did Steve smoke more than marijuana?
Nope. No exclamation point.
Did he use other drugs?
Not for the longest time.
Was he using?
No.
Okay. So
No.
he didn't.
After that, after he got the max the last time.
Yep.
He's like, screw this.
Okay.
I'm gonna just do what I want and want what I want.
Okay. So that's when he started using?
I think so.
Okay.
This would be the first of Ina's lies during this interrogation. She knew Steve had been using long before the incident she described.
Wait. Okay, so I got hyped up because the Golden Kappa train. Wait. So she's now saying Steve's on drugs? Is that what happened here?
The max the last time.
Yep.
He's like, screw this.
Okay.
I'm gonna just do what I want and want what I want.
Okay. So that's when he started using?
I think so.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Cody.
Wearing this.
Alright. Wearing only this.
Wearing only this. The last thing I need is another picture of me looking like a porcelain doll. As a paying customer, I expect to get what I want.
Look at my boobies, Jack.
Look at my boobies, Jack. Look at them. Come on. So nice.
That's so nice. It's fucking great. Thank you so much for the bits, Cody. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much for that.
Would be the first of Ina's lies during this interrogation.
Look at my boobies, Jack.
Long before the incident she described. But in order to make Billy seem like the villain in their lives, she wanted to make it seem as though he was the reason for Steve's drug use.
Hitting your goals has nothing.
That's fucking amazing.
The real culprit is friction, and it slowly erodes your progress. Unlike what
Take note of Ina's body language while she clearly lies. She glances up and avoids eye contact, constantly fidgets and scratches her skin, and most notably, stutters and slurs on her speech as she tries to make up a story. Keep this in mind for the...
It's because she's high as shit. What the hell?
rest of the interrogation, and you'll be able to accurately point out when Ina isn't telling the truth. But now, the police would ask her perhaps the most intriguing question. What exactly did she plan to do with the inheritance money?
So when did he find out about this inheritance?
69%. Hell yeah.
So what is the inheritance? I know you had shown that first day Lieutenant Dake and I came, you showed us kind of that letter that was on Steve's phone. Is that's the inheritance? That was the letter? Okay.
And he was talking to an actual lawyer, I guess.
Okay.
From
I'm pretty sure you guys got the golden kappa emote now. I'm pretty sure now we got the... If you want to check under your emotes, I'm pretty sure there's a golden kappa. It's like the little head. Looks like this guy, but like he's in gold. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
London.
So this lawyer reached out to him and said he's...
I guess. I don't even know how he found out about it. It just appeared. And he was reading that the money wasn't cursed or whatever. Every single person that went for the Riley money over there, even this 21-year-old, had passed away.
Clearly, Ina is running out of resources to take suspicion off herself, and the detectives won't take long before making her abundantly aware of how horrible of a liar she is. But for now, they'd like to get some more information on this inheritance.
Well, I appreciate you guys anyway. You know, no worries.
It ended up, it was supposed to be 17 million, 17,500,000. So, but with all the properties sold off, it ended up being 37 million.
So there was cash and then properties were sold.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I gave all the information
who was it supposed to be coming from? Who was the family member?
Marcus something Riley.
Was that a brother or
uncle?
That was an uncle. Okay. Did he live
in Ireland?
Okay. How did it get to? Is it starting to be that the lawyer is starting to give him like a time that he's coming to Minot?
Yeah. That's pretty much when he kept saying, "I'm gonna."
Why not Minot?
Show up at this time. And Steve would ride down there.
Only thing up in Minot, I'm sorry if you're in Minot and you're seeing this on YouTube later. Correct me if I'm wrong. The only thing that's up there is the Air Force Base, oil rigs, and drugs.
And he wasn't there. And then you get the email afterwards that he was going to come until later and then later.
Okay.
The detectives would spend the next 25 minutes trying to understand Ina's timeline for the day they planned to receive the inheritance. Whenever she gave a time for when the group went to the airport, she would conveniently change that time entirely, just a few minutes later. But one detail would stay the same. Unlike her original claims to officers on the day of the murder, she would insist that Steve had never gone to the airport, but rather Wes had gone instead to represent Steve. This was confusing, but Ina's reason as to why Steve couldn't make it to the airport would make just as little sense.
Because he was drinking beer all day, he was working in the garage, he was spray painting his truck, you know, with the doors and the windows closed, barely drinking any water.
So he consumed almost a case of beer in...
Oh, he can drink more than that.
Can confirm that is a very Midwest thing. Fucking ads. A case of beer ain't shit up there. 24 beers.
Pay attention to Ina here. She's carefully crafting a story to deflect suspicion, but the detectives came prepared.
I've seen him drink a couple cases.
But on that day...
Yeah, it was a case of beer.
from probably 6 or 7 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, so 5 to 6 hours. Does that sound right?
Probably.
Okay. Did you drink anything else?
Just a glass of water and his tea. I made iced tea because he begged for iced tea.
Steve had no traces of alcohol in his system the day of his death, proven by a blood test and toxicology. So detectives know, clearly, Ina is lying through her teeth.
So I just have a lot of
He drank his Mountain Dew.
concerns here, okay? And I'm just going to be honest with you. You told the paramedics when they were there that morning or afternoon that he had been drinking till 5 in the morning, that he had been consuming alcohol. That's on body cam. Okay, you said he was drinking all day the day before and that he drank his last drink at 5 a.m. Okay, and now you're telling me
tea.
that's not what you say on this video. Okay.
I want to see this video.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to show you the body cam. I'm just telling you that that's what's on there. There's reports that Wes came to the house that morning, and you said that Steve was at the walk-in clinic. He wasn't at the walk-in clinic.
Steve didn't want to see Wes anymore.
Okay, but Steve wasn't at the walk-in clinic.
He was at the hospital.
He wasn't at the hospital.
He just left with the ambulance when Wes showed up there.
That's not what's been reported to us. Wes was there prior to.
Yeah, the timestamps prove that.
Let me.
Realizing she's running out of options to defend herself, and with the detectives closing in,
Did you smoke my crack?
surprisingly clever.
Let me smell your breath.
Effort, asking for a lawyer.
Am I being arrested?
Nope, you're not being arrested. We're just talking. So, but if you want a lawyer, we can stop talking right now. That's fine.
But I'm telling you the God honest truth. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I wish I was there.
I don't know how well her relationship with God is. We heard her story earlier about having a demon butt. So, I wouldn't swear too much on the God honest truth, lady, okay?
I wish I was with him every second of the day that day. I wish I watched every single, but I'm not his goddamn mom.
You asked for a lawyer, so we're just gonna end this now. Okay, I'm not gonna talk anymore. All right.
You guys are so unbelievable.
Oh.
She folded under the pressure and insisted on a lawyer. Ina had finally realized her game was over.
How's my acting, guys? Was I believable? Was I believable, chat?
Following this interrogation, Ina would roam free while detectives scrambled for concrete evidence that she had poisoned Steve. Ina would continue fighting for her innocence, making more deranged theories, such as Steve drinking the antifreeze out of shame that the lawyer was a fraud, or that she had too been...
Welcome in, bro. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you.
Police managed to file a search warrant on apartment.
I was gonna say,
finding multiple...
I haven't seen you in a minute. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you stopping in.
Containing a bright green liquid suspected to be antifreeze.
Okay, so I said this way earlier in the video. Why was the Windex green? Why was it green?
As well as a Coors Light bottle containing antifreeze found in the garage Steve had been working in that morning. This exact Coors Light bottle was what Ina used to poison Steve with. Antifreeze contains ethylene glycol, an ingredient that makes the liquid taste sweet. By mixing this with tea, Steve was fully unable to tell this fatal substance apart from his typical morning tea. Additionally, by hiding the liquids in the dark Coors Light bottle, Steve was unable to see the bright green color of this drink. With all of this newfound, completely incriminating...
So she didn't put it in his Mountain Dew.
Evidence.
All right.
As well as the numerous lies and false claims Ina had told law enforcement, she would finally be arrested on October 30th, 2024.
Who's that? I know.
Yo, so wait a minute. Would that be considered a green tea?
Please lock up my house.
Yeah, we'll lock up the house for you.
I'll give you the keys, but
Yep, we'll lock the house up for you.
why me?
So right.
Who?
If we let you smoke a cigarette, you're gonna be decent?
Oh, I'm decent all the time.
No, I never dealt with you, so just don't want you
Never
spazzing
been
out.
arrested before like this. I've never done anything. I haven't done anything. It seems like I'm an easy scapegoat.
Hmm.
All I am is an easy scapegoat. That's all I've ever been. If I was gonna kill him, I would have killed him the day he lied to me and I found out he was doing drugs.
Yeah, just gonna grab your arm so you don't fall, alright?
And I would have done it physically, not.
Physically?
Yeah, I'm a physical woman, not a.
Damn, that's what you want to tell cops, huh?
No friends or anything?
I would have done it physically.
We just don't want them to die in there, alright?
Why? How long are you holding me?
We don't know. So we'll have our officers grab the dogs. We'll put a hold on them, alright?
How long are you holding me? 25 to life.
Following Ina's arrest, she would sit down in the courtroom for one final time, accepting a plea deal for the murder of Steve Riley. It had been a matter of principle for Ina throughout this entire investigation, staying true to her word no matter how delusional it sounded. But in this courtroom, Ina was left with no choice but to finally confess. Ina Thea Knoyer was charged with murder, intentional, knowing, or with extreme indifference of an adult victim. She was sentenced to life in prison. Her first chance at probation will come in 2015.
I'm legally blind. I can see.
To me is basically
Barely.
a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want.
On that note, guys, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Switch it up. Let's play some fucking this new game I got, bro. Called Paranormal Torment. Almost had an aneurysm. The hell? Why? No, 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 no. No, welcome in, Ronan, though. Like, no. Oh, I'm just gonna play this new game. I'm trying this whole new thing. We're gonna start off with reacting to videos first, and then we're gonna play some video games. Volume's loud as shit. That's wild. All right, you guys can see me now, right? Okay. The dude, like... Oh, dude, come over to Twitch, man. We're over on Twitch right now. Same name, Bricks underscore 480. Okay. Hold on. This sensitivity is fucking through the roof, too. Alright. Blood on the floor? Oh, dude, thank you for the donut. Thank you for that. The fuck? Okay, hold on. What are the controls? W, A, S, and D. Inventory, E to interact. Okay. Okay, the door don't work. Bro, I already don't like this fucking game. I literally just walked down the hallway. I don't like this shit. There's no way to defend yourself? What the hell? Hey, thank you for the 1K likes, bro. Can I run? There's no run. It's I literally am just walking. Oh, dude. Fuck you. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck, TikTok? No, I didn't get banned. It said I got booted for inactivity. I just started it back up over there too. I'm sorry you're in ads right now. Hold on. Hey, thank you for the follow. Sorry for the ads, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, we're not in ads. What the hell? Bro. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Hello?
Like always, ordinary weekdays. But there is someone whose morning never begins, and whose day never ends. Whose steps trace the same path over and over. Door hallway turn glance out the window. Sometimes the shadows in the house seem longer than usual. Sometimes the floor creaks from footsteps, yet no one is in the room. It's all just an echo of memories. You hear it too, don't you? This routine, it's different. Outside, life goes on. But here, inside.
I've been having audio issues, Gage. Um, can you hear it now? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that noise? Oh, hell no, I don't want to go back. I want to go back there. Okay, sweet. No. Open. Wait. That got pulled out? Okay, and then what? Hello? Okay, now where the fuck was that noise? Alright, what am I missing here? Am I missing something? This is literally only level 2. No. Go back. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me. Okay. I'm so confused, bro. You motherfucker. Okay, I get it, spooky bitch. Okay, you don't like the thing where you like the corners of these things taken out. Okay, I get it. There's something back there that I'm supposed to interact with? Bro, I had to put a toothbrush in a cup. Okay. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck, dude? If y'all could see my fucking heart rate right now. fucking radio. No, hell no. Hell no. You're knocking on the fucking glass. You fucking mother. Mmm. 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 I got fucking goosebumps, guys. I'm a fucking chicken when it comes to this shit. God. Listen here, spooky bitch. Okay, slide the fucking thing out already. Okay, can I leave now? Come on. Nothing on that. What's up, Hannah? Welcome in. Okay, what the fuck am I missing? Gage, you got any idea what I'm missing here? Okay, spooky bitch came out of the fucking mirror at me. Scared the shit out of me. Can't open that yet. Is there fucking like soda cans on the ground or something I keep walking on? Hmm. Okay. Missing something blatantly fucking obvious here. Thing slid back. Got it. Okay. Bitch! Okay, it's another fucking toothbrush. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. That Mr. Knockoff Mr. Incredible? Okay. I don't like going into this fucking creepy fucking bathroom, bro. I don't fucking trust you over there, mirror. No, I'm not looking. Uh-uh. Nope. Not doing it. Uh, fuck, how many levels are there in this game? Look, go away, spooky bitch. No! No, now it's fucking... You're in the fucking shower, aren't you? You're in the fucking shower, aren't you? In the... That's it. I'm getting rid of all the fucking rubber ducks in the house. Getting rid of every single fucking one of them. Mm-mm. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I can hear the creepy, ominous music behind me. I don't want to fucking look. No. One? This is fucking level 1? No. No, what the fuck? 2? Okay, so don't go down that way. Don't go down the fucking... Don't go down that way. Got it. The clocks are all the same. The fuck am I supposed to do? Go back this way? Yeah, we're going back this way. Oh, been good, Maddie. I'm having like a fucking mini heart attack over here. 2, okay. Pitch. Or what's... Bathroom doors locked now? What the fuck? This shit's locked. Bruh. So not only is this game gonna scare the fucking piss out of me, wait, do I gotta open the fucking curtains in this order? Is that what it is? Maybe? What up, Gazoo? Welcome in, bro. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, 1. 2. Bro, I get it. You don't like desks being fucking organized. Shit. Three. 4. Okay, did that. Guys, I can't turn the breaker on. What up, Lorena? Hey, thank you for the heart, me, Maddie. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I did the windows in fucking order. Went down that. Then it's a gin. Okay, so I went down that fucking way. Hallway. Okay. Wait, I went down the middle hallway and it just put me back in here. Gazoo, thank you for the freaking game controller and the heartbeat. I appreciate you, man. No one's home. Go away. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. And this bitch is locked. So that's 2 knocks. That's 2 knocks. That's way too many knocks. I'm counting all that. Bro, I'm so confused. I can't go into the bathroom. Heard a creepy footstep over here. What you doing in my swamp, spooky bitch? Yeah. I'm so confused, bro. Anyone want to try and, like, look up what the fuck I'm supposed to do here? Hold on. Two, 1, 4, 3. Right? You think it'd be that easy? Paranormal Torment. Wait, was it how many knocks on each window? And then that's the order. Oh, okay. Okay, so 1 is nine. 1 is 9. Seven, 9, 7. 9, 7. Okay, thanks for putting that back for me. 9, 7. 2. 9722. 9722. Why is it even fucking darker? Yeah, this game's gonna give me a fucking heart attack. No, what the fuck? I don't want to go down the creepy dark hallway. So the door over here is gone now. No! No! Thanks, Coin. Welcome in. Oh. Hydrate, you fool. Oh. Gonna give me a freaking heart attack. Oh, fuck! Bruh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whew. I might end up there pretty quick with this damn freaking heart jump scares like that. God. I start my first day is the 15th, and then I will be doing like onboarding courses to learn their charting system and whatnot on the 16th. They just emailed me today. So one more week, man. One more week, and I'm almost there. Almost there. Been getting in the sleeping habit though of nights, and it's been rough. Dude, I what the hell was that even that jumped out at me, guys? Was that a is that a little kid? And can you turn the fucking lights on? Thank you. Listen here, you. Next level. Next level. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I wonder how much they want for that painting. Hold on one second, guys. All right, I'm back. To mimic 100%? Are you sure about that? What time? Time? What time? I don't want to go in that creepy room. Can't go in there yet. Go in the creepy room. Come on. It says go that way. I don't trust that way. Go the other way? Yeah, I got the email today, dude. The 16th is my wait. 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 I got the bro. Bro, what? Yeah, I was gonna say 9:15. Um, 12? Wait, what? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm confused. What the fuck just happened to the fucking... The main hallway disappeared. Um... What time? Okay. On Saturday. Huh? Bro, for real. I was doing the right way first. At 9:15. Okay. I can't interact with anything in the fucking room. Other than the curtains. Hello? Am I missing? Dude, I'm clearly missing something that I'm supposed to interact with. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch it over to some Phas for a little bit because I'm lost. Switch over for a minute because I am confusion. I have no idea what's going on. Probably only gonna play for a little bit, probably like 2 hunts. Cody, you get your Wi-Fi working? Cody, you still here? Oh, damn. That's shitty. Repel the instance when it's chasing someone. I'm solo. Alright, what are the weekly? Discover the ghost type. Get a spirit box response. Play 3 contracts. Okay. There's that. There's that. There's that. And that. Alright. Grab the card keys. Come on. I like this game a lot more. There's a lot less jump scares. I don't like that I'm soloing this, but whatever. Oh, hello, spooky bitch. Okay. Fuck yeah, it is more creepy. Wait. What's the one that can only slam the door all the way? A Yuri? I'm gonna go with that. Cause it slammed the door all the way. It didn't like creep it, nothing. I'm just gonna base it on that right now. We'll see. Um, do some spirit box, I guess. Where are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you friendly? Well, no freezing temps during that. Man. No freezing temps. No EMF 5. No freezing temps. It's not a wraith. Um... Hold on, I gotta go to TikTok real quick. Not a poltergeist either? What do you mean? Okay, it's mad now. The fuck? Yeah, it's been throwing shit like crazy in that room. Well, if I cross off Spirit Box, it just gives me a Banshee. Which I heard like not a scream, but a cry. Make a Pulty pile. Yeah. I I'm honest, I think it's more I'm leaning more towards it's a Banshee, bro. I realized that crucifix burnt twice. Probably put a new one in there. Wait. Who just Wait. It just said I had half or 75% of my sub goal. Like what? Oh, now I've got freezing temps. Okay.
It's Flying J just subscribed for 5
That
months.
gets rid of that one. Hey, Jay. Just saw your sub come across, bro. Thank you. Thanks, bro. Tier 1. Hell yeah. Um... Okay, I've got UV, freezing temps. Spirit Box will give me the Mimic. Ghost Orbs will give me a Hantu. Okay. Dots will give me nothing, so we can cross that out. Go back on the Spirit Box and we'll see. Where are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? So that red bar means nothing. Where are you? Are you friendly? Got it.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Nice.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
I'm gonna go with a Cody tactic here.
Well, I'm 3 white monsters deep, and I'm shaking like a leaf. I got a honey bun in 1911, and I ain't never felt more free. It's a beautiful day at the Circle K. The European mind is ignorant and blind to the beauty of the USA at the Circle K.
Hell yeah, Jay. Thank you. Hell yeah. We got the boobies earlier from Cody. Gage subbed with a tier 1, a brand new tier 1. Dude, y'all are killing it tonight. Hell yeah. I know. Couldn't go full Cody. The European mind is ignorant and blind to the beauty of the USA at the Circle K. Just walking around with a crucifix. Well, it's the freaking... I got an idea. Got an idea. I don't even need the motion sensors, bruh. Well, that didn't fare too well. I know where it's at now. Tee hee, tee hee. Take that, you spooky bitch. Yeah, that grass is a little too green. It's called using the mirror. No, no. We got dots. The bear was looking at the... Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you friendly? I swear to Christ above, Cody, if it's a fucking Deogen. Thank you for all the likes. I'm doing good. How are you? How you been? That was loud as shit. Hell yeah, that's what's up. I start my new job on the 16th. 15th. I already know what it is, guys. I already know what it is now, but I need to get some evidence. Don't blow it out yet. Let me get to the truck. Let me get to the truck. Let me get to the truck. Come on, walk faster. Crispy. The European mind is ignorant and blind to the beauty. Damn it, now the song's stuck in my head. Oh no, ghostwriting. Yes, got dots. Blow that firelight out. You won't. Lizzie? Okay. Blow out that firelight. That's still probably one of the greatest Phas videos I've seen. Not being biased because I'm in it, you know, but... Blow out this firelight. You won't. He said, I won't what? Where's the bone? Where's the bone? Okay. Where did I missed the bone somewhere. Potato. Base potato. Help me find the bone, potato. Do you see it anywhere, potato? Found it. That was sneaky. That was sneaky. I wouldn't have found that. Hmm. Do dots again. Where are you? Are you friendly?
Active killing.
Okay. Cut that one. Say something. Blow that light out. Blow that light out. You won't. Come on. You won't. Where are you? Show yourself. You'll be ready with the dots. Just bam. Picture. Where you at? Fuck. I didn't get it, did I? Too late. Gotta be quicker than that. Just now. After this one, guys, I think I'm gonna get off. Been on for going on 3 hours now. So, hello. Where are you? I'm so sorry. Do I need to play the song Careless Whisper again? Pump those numbers up. The hours? The hours I've been on? Dude, my first stream did not go too well. I thought I was streaming for like a good 30 minutes, and turns out I wasn't even on. I was like, I'm live, guys, and I look over and Twitch isn't even live. I was just live on TikTok. And then the whole beginning of this stream, probably, I don't know, 16, 17 minutes of it was silent because I forgot to turn my computer volume on. Yeah, it was a... We're learning. Got in. Okay. If only I could get him to burn this crucifix, that'd be cool. Do I risk it for the biscuit, guys? Do I risk it for the biscuit? Have a member of your team witness a ghost event. Oh, yeah. Throw down a tier 3 crucifix. Jay, no one has as many points as you, bro. That's insane. Yeah, it was a cursed hunt though. If you throw down a tier 3 crucifix, though, it stops a cursed hunt as long as you're within the radius, like in their ghost area. Oh, up on huh. Do you want to check under stream elements and see if if I said it wrong or something?
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
I was setting it last night and I didn't think it was that delayed. But I was also setting it on my computer, so holy shit, bros. Like it's a 32-second delay from when you type it in chat to when it pops up. I don't know why that was all caps, sorry. Or the fact that it stays on for 30 seconds on screen. Huh. Good night, TikTok. Love your face. Catch you at the next one. Hang out with Twitch for a minute. Say good night, TikTok. Good night. Huh, that's so weird, dude. Hmm. Anyway. Like that went over real quick. To me, I don't know if it's just sometimes it takes longer or what's going on there. Hmm. So, did anyone get a clip of the what you call it? The jump scare earlier? Hmm. Is it your PC? Are you on PC? Or are you on mobile? That's weird, bro. So I know Twitch is a little delayed, but shouldn't be that delayed. Hmm. Yeah, on my on phone on my mobile it just popped up. Weird. Well, I could hit you up in Discord here in just a little bit. Anyone watching, if you want to come to the Discord, join the Discord. There's the link. Yeah, see, I just did that. Posted the link and it didn't even pop up. Yeah, it did on my PC on OBS. Yeah, on OBS it just popped up right when you said that, but like I'm watching on my phone too and it's now 30-second delay. What the fuck? Wild. Yeah, that's weird, bro. Um but I'm going to call it a night. Thank you everyone for stopping in. I'll be on tomorrow. Hopefully earlier. I'm going to try and get some fucking sleep tonight. I didn't go to sleep till about noon today. So I'm going to get on earlier tomorrow. Um, yeah, there's that. We'll watch some more YouTube videos. I don't know about if we're going to do another crime documentary thing tomorrow. So it was a little long. It was pretty cool. That lazy lady was crazy and talking about having some demons coming out her butt. That was kind of weird. Oh, oh, didn't mean to do that. My bad. All right, good night, guys. Keep it zesty. Make it zesty. Rock on. I'll catch you at the next one.